Welcome back. It is almost the spring equinox, so happy first day of spring if you are in the northern hemisphere. Happy first day of fall if you were in the southern. So we are going to do a pick a card. In honor of that, we are going to do a pick a card. I've got three decks, three little charms. Group one will be this lovely little piece of beach glass with the gilded tarot. The second will be my Muka tarot with this lovely piece of shell. Third group, the Morgan Greer with this little starfish. So if you'd like, you can take a minute and figure out which card works best with you. And just for clarification, for each group, you're also going to get my lovely little Piatnik mini deck and a Doreen Virtues Angel Answers. So I think I'm going to do 5 cards. I'm not going to do a full Celtic cross spread. I'm going to do 5 cards from each deck. Just get an overview of maybe what the new season will bring in maybe the next few months, and a couple of the clarifier cards, and then we'll go forward. I'll put timestamps in the description so you can kind of follow along. Again, group 1, group 2 is the little shell, and group 3 is the Morgan with the little starfish pendant. So here we go. Take a minute. I'll be back and I'll see you in a minute. Hang on. Bye. Hi, group 1. Just as a reminder, you picked the little piece of beach glass and the Ciro Marchetti gilded tarot. So we're going to do 5 cards just to get an idea of what the next few months are going to look like for the spring equinox and into summer, the summer solstice. So we're just going to get 5 cards and then we'll get some clarifiers. And thank you for joining me. Oh, they already want to talk. Okay. All right. So we'll put, how many did we get here? 3. So we'll get 2 more and then I'll get 2 more clarifiers out of the other 2 decks. Just trying to keep everybody honest here. And just remember, this is not for any particular sign. This is just, we're doing a little bit of an experiment here. And let me know if this is a setup that you like. This might be maybe a monthly series. I like hearing from you guys. I really do. If you have any input, if you like this, if you don't, please let me know. I love hearing from you guys. All right. So we'll put those there. And let's see what we have, group 1. We have the Hermit. So not uncommon as we're starting to reopen everything, or perhaps you're dealing with a Virgo. We have the 9 of Pentacles, another set of solitary energy. We have the 5 of Cups, we have the 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so a lot of things have been very emotional for you guys. Let me see what we have here. So yeah, maybe you are dealing, or maybe just an earth sign in general, since we have the Pentacles. But, well, let's see what we have. Maybe you're dealing with could be a water sign as well. Cups represents the water sign. What I'm getting is a feeling of you got exactly what you thought you wanted. and perhaps it didn't turn out the way you thought. So now you have to kind of be by yourself to be reevaluating. At the center of the spread is this Five of Cups. This I had all of these cups. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. So maybe these are representing some freedom to you. Again, she's got these lovely little butterflies, and you thought, maybe joining an organization or being part of a particular community or a couple or a relationship was going to be everything you wanted, and you kind of found out that it wasn't. that's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. Not not necessarily buyer's regret, but I am feeling a bit of, wow, that didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to, which is, it can just be a learning experience. That's what the hermit can mean as well. It's wisdom. It's a lot of wisdom. He's been up that mountain a very long time. And again, this is not an energy that is happened overnight. She built this wonderful garden. She grew all of these butterflies were little caterpillars at one time. They're on this side. I'm looking in the viewfinder. They were at one time little caterpillars. So it took some time to get to learn what you needed to learn. Yeah, I am getting a lot of, I thought I wanted X, Y, and Z. Wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So I am going to try to keep these each reading about 10 minutes, so we'll explore a little bit more, and I might get a few more clarifiers. Yeah, but it's just I don't want to say buyer's regret. I don't want to, but that's the phrase that keeps coming to mind is, yeah, I thought I wanted something. I thought I wanted that job. I wanted that corner office. I wanted that, deeply, deeply emotional relationship. I wanted something that was going to bring me a ton of money. I wanted to be the big fish. I wanted to be the man of the mountain, essentially. But it was very lonely. That's what the hermit represents. Yeah, he's at the top of the mountain. He has accomplished many, many things. And again, this took a long time. But it wasn't what is fulfilling them now. So maybe they did it one time. Maybe you took a lot of hard work. You thought, once I get that promotion, once I buy that car, once I get that giant wedding, everything will be perfect. And neither of these people that look like anything is perfect. As a matter of fact, he looks pretty darn out of it. However, he still has these two little cups in the back. So this might be that residual message, that residual energy, that residual experience that he can now, all he has to do is pick up those two cups and move forward. So, and that's exactly what this guy is doing. You thought it was going to be one thing. You thought it was going to be, I've got all this stuff, everything's cool, everything's fine, but it really isn't. And to be honest, we have all the little upright cups as well. It's just not interesting in him. There's no interest for him anymore. It's not holding the same worth as it once did. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Yes, that's very positive. So if you're thinking about maybe moving forward again, the last year and a bit have been very, very challenging for a number of people. And like I said, perhaps they are feelings of, well, I was happy at one point. There was a point when he chose to go up onto that mountain. There was a point when, while she's very successful, this was all that she needed. And now that the situations have changed. And your clarifier for the Piatnik is fidelity. And maybe it's a lovely little dog, but you'll notice that he is at a gravesite. So perhaps your loyalty to a situation is maybe a bit misplaced now. You know, it's admirable. It's very kind, but you also have to look out after yourself. There's there's no shame in saying this doesn't fit like it used to. And if the last several months, the last 12 or 13 months have taught us anything, it's we do need to be adaptable. Things can change on a dime. And perhaps that's what this card, this great big yes card, is saying. Yes, exclamation point, as a matter of fact. Now may be the time to say, it's time to move forward. Yes, it's time for me to be more loyal and more faithful to what the next thing is. And say, I've outgrown this. The situation no longer fits me. The situation no longer is as satisfying as it once was. I've learned the lessons. I've learned what I needed to learn to go forward. Do I need one more card? Maybe one more little Piatnik, just as a sum up. But I think that's a lot of information. So move forward is always good. Forward progress is always welcome. And like I said, that might not be your situation. If you are completely happy where you are, fine, excellent. That's excellent. Don't, if this is not resonating with you, this is not your reading. But this is something that might be coming further down. Again, this is for spring. It's a brand new season. So let's get one more. And then I will say thank you for stopping by, Group 1. I won't take up all too much of your time. Sum of money. Yeah, maybe this is about a job. Maybe something is no longer fitting, All right. Bye, Group 1. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Hi, Group number 2. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. If you wouldn't mind, if you would take a look around, see if this is a channel that you would like to support, please like and share and subscribe. I'm going to fix my camera a little bit here. Okay. Please like and share and subscribe. If you text and you comment, I usually respond. But thank you for just being here. I appreciate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 cards. And this is the Muka Tarot. You guys chose the little seashell. And then we're going to do 2 clarifiers just as a summation from the Piatnik, the little tiny mini deck, and the Doreen Virtue's Angel Answers. So, again, thank you guys for stopping by. And away we go. I'm going to get 5 cards. And then I'll do 2 clarifiers, and then we'll see where that leads us. Okay. So, what are your angel answers for group number 2? Well, that was quick. What information does group number 2 need? Okay, we'll go with that. And let's get started. Center of the spread, the Emperor. Somebody is being a big boss. We have all majors so far. Oh my gosh. Okay. significant things are happening here, group 2. We have strength. We have the high priest. We have the emperor. We have the lovers. And then we have the 4 of swords. So this is karmic. This is celestial energy. This is universal energy with this number. And you guys watched that was nothing was pre-planned. You guys watched those cards come out. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are happening, and no wonder you need a rest at the end of this. So this is not any particular time period. I was trying to say somewhere between the spring equinox and the summer solstice, but it might carry a lot over because this is a lot going on. I'm getting especially with this strength card here, that's the card of Leo. So maybe something will be happening a little bit further out, maybe July or August. Gemini is the lover's card, so that's June. Goodness gracious, oh my gosh, what are we going on here? Well, obviously we could say that there might be a little bit of romance going on with that lover's card, but it also can mean a choice. Let's see if we can shed some light. Look for a sign. And then home. Okay, so, and not necessarily the home that you live in, not necessarily the home that you perhaps grew up in. That can be like your safe place. There's a lot going on here. Something very official, because we do have this high priest. He is all about structures. He is about corporations and institutions and organizations. Something is definitely being elevated. Something is definitely taking its toll on you, because this takes a lot of strength and trust, and I should say trust in both directions. So you got to remember that in the strength card, and this is a beautiful deck, this is the Muka Tarot, that she has been training this lion for a long time. So there is an element of divine timing in this. She's been training him since he was a little lion cub, little tiny baby lion cub. So he trusts her as much as she trusts him. So that's an important aspect that actually gets overlooked a lot of cases. Yeah, definitely a choice. Definitely something. I'm going to actually need a lot more information on this. There's a lot going on here. Maybe some of you are getting coupled, uncoupled in a legal sense. Big promotions, changing career paths. And I am getting that kind of, we have the Queen of Swords, so somebody's being a little bit spiky. I am getting the Aries Ram, and then that Leo Lion, that Leo Strength card. So the next maybe 4 months are, we have another major arcana. We have Justice, and the 5 of Swords, that walking away. So we go from the 4 to the 5, and then ultimately to the Queen. So maybe not a good transition. It's not a smooth transition, or at least it's not as smooth as perhaps it could be, but definitely some forward progress. Definitely something being elevated. Something that you've worked really, really hard for. Again, that justice, something that you really feel that you have deserved, and maybe you had to kind of be a bit of a boss to do, because that's a very sharp sword that she has. She can be a bit forthright. She will give you 100% truth. But I also, with this home, feel like a little bit of starting back over. After the battle, You know, you do obviously need a break after all of this, and especially since there's more universal energy and downloads that are coming to you, group 2. Yeah, you might need to kind of unplug for a little bit. Yeah, again, kind of that moving away energy. Perhaps you gave somebody or somebody gave you a little bit more truth than was willing to be accepted at the time. But again, I do see confliction. I see choice. So yeah, let me get a little bit more going on. Let me get a little bit more energy here. What specifically will this choice be? Well, oh gosh, okay. Okay, we're not going to take all those cards. We'll take this one. We'll put these to the side in case we need them. Oh, yeah. Maybe you've been really, really working. And again, that's the kind of energy that this speaks to. This 8 of coins, that I'm putting in the hours, I'm putting in the overtime. Things aren't going the way. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this is a little bit more about a career choice. But we also have the moon, hidden things, unclear things, another major arcana. We have the King of Cups, somebody who is in control of their emotions. But we also have the Two of Wands, card of optimism and forward looking. So yeah, maybe things aren't growing or progressing the way that you thought they would have. You've been obviously working your little tail off here for some purpose, be it a relationship, be it a job, be it an internship, something. But I'm getting it's time to start over. You do get this feeling of I'm back at square one, but you aren't. You have learned. This is a ton of karmic energy. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. Holy moly. Holy moly. And then 2 court cards. I would take that nap. Okay. Absolutely take that nap. You know, you're not back to square one, but in a way you might feel that way, and you're not. You are putting the work in. Your due is coming. So it might not be in the immediate future. You might need to defend yourself. You might even need to walk away from a situation and get some space and get some time away from the relationship, or maybe take a 2-week vacation. Get some space and time from whatever this situation is. Somebody is getting some universal truth coming at them, and somebody, and I don't think it's you, I think somebody else is getting a little bit more truth than they can handle. But you have to kind of maybe unplug and say, look, I'm out. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to the mountains. I'm going to drink a bottle of wine or a glass of wine, or I'm taking a bath, or whatever you need to do to reset, to really get your head right. So if you've been looking for a sign, that's your sign. That's the lightning bolt from above, because there's a lot of energy here. Somebody is getting the sign coming to them. Somebody is getting their karmic justice. Somebody's getting their comeuppance. And I don't think it's you. I don't think this is your energy. I think this is coming towards somebody who hasn't been exactly fair to you. So hopefully that was helpful. I will see you next time. Thank you for stopping by, group 2. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. You chose the Morgan Greer deck and the little starfish pendant. So let's get started. What we're going to do is we're going to do 5 cards. We have the Piatnik, and then we have the Angel Answer, just for clarification. So let's jump right on in. And I just want to say thank you again for stopping by and choosing this. Please, in the comments, tell me which symbol that you chose. All right, so let's get started. And this will be just a general energy reading for from about the spring, the first day of spring to about the first day of summer, or maybe a little bit, a little bit in either direction. Okay, let's get 3 more cards. And hopefully I won't let you run too long. I know most people have things to do. And if you wanted to check out another reading, I'll leave the timestamps in the bottom in the description so you can kind of explore, maybe check back later on in the year and see if there's something that might resonate a bit more with you. So feel free to do that. You can always check back. So, middle of the spread, Ace of Pentacles, excellent. Let's see what we have. 6 of Cups, Empress, 4 of Coin, and the 6 of Wands, excellent. So you've been working on something going way, way back, trying to birth whatever this Pentacles is. And you've been clinging to it. You've been working really hard on it. And then something will be victorious later on in the year. So now you're starting, or maybe in the recent past have been hatching these plans, have been putting the embryos of whatever is going to manifest, be it a new job, be it a new financial circumstance. Pardon me. Something that you have put a lot of work and effort in looks like it's coming to fruition, which is excellent. I do, with this many coins, it might be a business opportunity, it might be a job, education. So if you are applying to college or applying for a grant to continue an education, those are the types of things that I do associate, most readers associate with the coin, some sort of solid, tangible, practical opportunity. All right, so we'll do that one, and then we'll do this one. So if you've been studying really, really hard, working towards getting a job, keeping that job, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of work. You're going to need to have a little bit of stubbornness to click, to keep with it. But I see victory. That's a pretty straightforward reading, actually. At least that's the information that I'm getting. So you came up with an idea, or maybe you're starting a new business. You had the idea, you worked, you've had it in the past, you've maybe had it since you were a small child. I want to be a blank, blank, blank when I grow up. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. We're getting 3 cards. Even though it may be unlikely, if you trust in yourself and you remain positive, you'll have your victory. Okay, just as long as you're fair to yourself and you're not, as you just be protective of yourself. So that's that same kind of energy, is nobody's going to take my dream from me. Nobody's going to take my function from me. Nobody's going to take what I want away from me. These are beautiful cards. A lot of people will look at this unlikely card and go, oh, that's not going to happen. It's really not practical to think that. But yeah, okay, maybe it is unlikely. So was the invention of the light bulb. That was unlikely, but that seems to work out for everybody so far. But this one actually is a really beautiful card. It's just good. And I don't know if it's a little hard to see, but there is this beautiful smiling woman with this magnificent headdress, almost like a crescent moon, almost like the Empress. If you remain positive, that's the energy I'm getting off of this, actually, is this. Well, she does obviously have the crescent moon, this beautiful bouquet of flowers, almost this radiant bird with her on the shield. Yeah, so this is the birthing of an opportunity, of an idea, and all you have to do is put your trust into it. So you've done all the work. You've worked really hard. You came up with the plan. You this and this energy are about the same. It's about opportunities, new opportunities. It's about um, open doorways, essentially. It's about, all you need to do to get this coin is walk right on through. So there's still some more work to be done because, again, it's not always easy to remain positive. It's not always easy to claim these wands and claim this victory and have that faith, even though when you're looking around and you're going, man, I can't do this. Man, this isn't worth it. Yeah, it isn't. You're right. It wasn't likely. But you just have to have faith in yourself. And again, this is the same energy this here. It's positive, it's productive, they even look very similar with the crescent moon and the iconography. It's that same productive, positive, birthing energy, almost, if you will. It is an energy of manifestation. I choose the Empress. If you watch my Tarot 101 series, the Empress is Mother Nature herself. So she is Mother Earth. She is Mother Nature. She is the great bringer of new opportunities, the cocoon, almost. She is the soil that the beautiful flowers and the beautiful trees grow. She is that. You can see she has all the elements. She has this beautiful blue sky behind her. She's got this gorgeous waterfall. She has some secrets. She's got the pomegranate. A lot of people don't recognize that in here, which is another fertility symbol. Beautiful flowers. She's often depicted surrounded by either a beehive or a series of bees and birds. Birds usually represent wisdom. You put the bees and the birds together, you know where I'm going with that. But are there bees on here? No, but the pomegranate is. There you go. And yeah, so work hard, keep doing what you are doing. Don't let anybody steal your thunder. Don't let anybody steal your time. Don't let anybody steal your inspiration. Victory will be yours. I'm going to get one more card just because this was such a straightforward reading for you, group number 3. And maybe it's fortuitous that you chose the starfish, because what happens when here, I'll put it in the viewfinder so you can actually see it. What happens if a starfish, gets its one of its extensions cut off? Grows it back. It's all about rebirth, regeneration, keeping on going. So no matter what, there's an old song from the 80s, don't break my stride. Okay, I've got a plan. King of Rods, beautiful. Yes, he's the man with the plan. He's the man with the fire. He's the plan maker. He is again, he's got this blooming stick. The stick is, the rod has all these beautiful leaves on it. He is planting those seeds. He's planting those acorns, growing his forest, growing his opportunities. I can't believe how extremely straightforward this reading was. But that is your reading, group number 3. I will see you next time. Bye, family.